I'm Becky.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're doing Bickering Book Reviews. Today we are talking about Symptoms of Heartbreak by, you say it.
Sona Charaipotra?
Maybe. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. I got this
Why didn't we look this up before we started filming?
I got it off of Edelweiss.
Same.
So this book is about, how did she say to say it? Not Sarah. Sarah?
Syra.
Was it Syra or Sarah?
In my head, it was Syra after reading how she said to say it. I have a terrible memory, so I can't specifically remember how she said to say it.
So we're going to say Syra Segal, who is 16 years old, and she is the youngest doctor in America. She is known as Girl Genius and has gained fame for her accomplishments. However, Syra is about to embark on the most difficult part of her education, an elite internship in the same pediatric cancer ward that her best friend Harper died in several years before. Syra knows she will be able to push aside her bad memories and succeed, but she may have to change her plans when she meets Link, a cute and intriguing cancer patient who may make her feel more than she knew was possible.
See, but now I'm coming back to, like, does it sound just like Sarah? Because the way Link says it's Sarah with an I. So maybe it sounds like Sarah.
But I thought that's what she said, so I thought it was like supposed to be Sarah, because you made the long A, Sarah.
Oh. So then maybe it's not how I was pronouncing it in my head.
I'm sorry.
I have problems.
See, I thought it was Sarah, because she said it's Sarah with an I. So to me, you would make it a long A, so it would be Sarah.
We will investigate further.
Sorry. So
now that I'm in my own head.
Yeah, I liked this book, and I also didn't like this book. So it was super quick to read, and I liked that. And I liked the idea, like, it was different, the idea of this 16-year-old doctor. There were a lot of Doogie Howser references, and I'm like, I get that she would know them because she was Doogie Howser, but would everybody around her know them?
The more that you talk, the more, like, frustrated I get, because to me, it wasn't fresh. It was literally a rework of all of the medical TV dramas that I watch.
See,
like, I was waiting for her to cut Nell Vadwire, like, but Izzy and Denny do it better.
See, I didn't see that because she wasn't breaking rules for him.
I mean, but she could get there. Like, she was more responsible than Izzy, yes.
But doesn't that make more sense because she's 16 and Izzy was supposed to be like 28?
I mean,
but anyway.
Whatever. But, like, the other thing that I get to is, like, she always talks about how she's this girl genius and she's this awesome doctor. But you never actually see her being a good doctor.
Well, and that was
like, what does she, like, how is she a doctor?
Plus, it kind of also bugged me. Like, I felt like her narrative voice was very flat.
Yeah.
It was a lot of, like, you were being told stuff and not shown anything.
Yes!
Through the whole book.
Yes!
And, like, I liked it because it was, like, to me, like, it was a little different. It was, like, a quick read. And there are a lot of Indian girls in my community at the library who would probably enjoy this.
I wanted this character. I want this character. I want all of these characters. This story just didn't work for me. I mean, because all of the plot points that she is working on in this book have nothing to do with her being a doctor. It's about, like, a social media blitz. So you cannot tell me that she could be literally, like, anything else. Not literally. She could have been a social media celebrity and done the same follow the same exact plot line, and it would have been the same story.
Maybe?
You really could have.
I don't know. I just never completely warmed up to her. I feel like I should have loved her. And I kind of liked Link.
I really liked Link. I liked him a lot. He was fascinating.
It would have actually been a better book from Link's perspective.
Yeah, he was interesting. Like, just kind of because he's trying out for, like,
he needs bone marrow.
Well, he needs bone marrow, which was an interesting layer to the story, but he's a musician trying out for, like, a reality show.
Like The Voice.
Okay. So, like, it's kind of how to get onto The Voice, whether to play the cancer card, whether to not play the cancer card, and then the people that kind of help him through social media with that. Like, he was an interesting character, and I liked him.
Yeah, I don't know.
She wasn't, and she kept saying that she's certain things, but never actually was those things.
She feels like a secondary character. And that's what we're saying, because I think if the book had been told from Link's perspective and he happened to have this, like, uber young doctor, that would have been better.
But then also when you get into her best friend, like, her best friend did her dirty, man. Like,
well, yeah.
Like, no. What was that? And, like, but no, she really needs, but no, the main character needs to apologize. I'm like, what is this?
No, yeah. Like I said, I was perfectly okay with it, but it wasn't. And I'm sure that when the book comes in, I'm going to put it out and the kids are going to take it. I'm sure.
I agree.
I mean, and that might be it too. It might be like looking at the perspective as an adult looking at it. Because I think when I was 15, I probably would have enjoyed this. Because when I was 15, I did watch Doogie Howser reruns.
Yeah, maybe if I hadn't watched as much of, like, if I hadn't watched Grey's Anatomy as much as I have over and over again, and, you know, like Doogie Howser and all those, and ER and all of that, maybe I wouldn't have been so, like, I wouldn't have needed a fresh perspective. Like, if I didn't have that background kind of knowledge, background interaction, this would be fresh and interesting.
Yeah.
But it is not.
We should rate it. So our rating system starts at the top with 5 unicorns. We go down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it's a horse.
2. I'm at 2 unicorns.
I'm at 3. Like I said, I enjoyed when I was reading it, but I wasn't like ever wowed, and I never connected.
I think Link is what redeems this book.
Yeah, maybe.
Even his name is cool. Link Rad. Man, that's a cool name.
Yeah. So that's where we are on Symptoms of Heartbreak.
All right. See you around.
Bye.